how can I transform the way my role is perceived, and even maybe my team's role, right? Making it clear that we are worth the investment in. Hi, I'm Marissa Santoro, and I help professionals how to own their value and stand out so they can increase their income and impact, cultivating a consistent network that they can trust. This is a question that was just asked of me from a keynote I gave, and I think it resonates with a lot of mid-level managers and senior leaders. Well, the first thing I want you to do is, if you are seeking to change the perception, and there could be a variety of reasons why there even is a negative perception of the role, I don't want you to skirt away from it. I want you to acknowledge it, call it out, right? Recognize in meetings that there has been perhaps a legacy of poor leadership or poor decision making from your predecessor or maybe the team in general. And here you are, looking to steer the ship around. Acknowledge it, right? No sweeping it under the rug. I also want you to look for opportunities where you can partner with those clients. When I say clients, your manager, your boss is your client, right? Your business partners, your stakeholders, even your team, right? Your peers. Look for opportunities where you can partner with those and begin to establish trust, even if it's not in the necessarily, baked into the larger key program, that you might be focused on and responsible for. These can be in little subtle ways where you see opportunities, where you feel and hear the voice in other parts of the company, and you recognize that this might be an opportunity where you can maybe give a resource or give some of your time to help partner with them on their projects, right? So obviously it has to go through a selection process, but look for those opportunities, right? Because your goal is to establish trust again. Your clients want to know that they can trust you, and they also want results. So when you're promising those results, and I don't say this for every circumstance, but I want you to over-deliver, right? Really over-deliver on whatever it is that you are tasked, you and or the team are tasked to do, and make a commitment to over-delivering. Whatever it is that they want, maybe it's a little bit extra in terms of the resources and the time that you give. Maybe it's, more assets that you bring to the project or more support, whatever that is for you. Also, your clients want you to socialize their agenda. I'm just going to use your boss for a second here. So your boss wants you to answer his or her sentences for him or her, right? They want you to know that you have the answers to the questions before they even ask it. And as their PR person, because that's really a key skill that a lot of professionals don't think about. Your manager has his or her own projects and programs that he or she has to get out the door, right? And so how do you gain that buy-in? How do you socialize that? It's challenging, right? And so his or her people, meaning you, are right there out there to have and really step into that opportunity. So socializing that agenda, representing what you and the team stand for, what your boss stands for, talking about, again, going back to what I said earlier, talking about not skirting or putting anything under the rug about the challenges and some of the dysfunction even, right? There's a lot of dysfunction sometimes as companies and organizations get bigger, the more complex these projects are. So really speaking to some of the dysfunction that happened in the past and focused on the change that you're working towards today. And that, of course, gets baked into the projects that you're working on. Now, as far as your team goes, if it's also the team perception that you want to change, well, I highly encourage you to give them opportunities to be more visible, even representing you, right? Getting them that face time that they need. Yes, even in a virtual world, even in a Zoom world, giving them those opportunities to have more face time, be visible, even socialize your agenda, giving them opportunities to present. So lots of ways to handle this. I hope that this was helpful. Hey, if you haven't checked it out, please download my free audio leadership program where I give you 5 top strategies on how to own your authority in your career, along with some other resources. All right, thanks for stopping by. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.